begin this session with you guys recovering from what was a tremendously death-defying ordeal. One lone giant wasp buzzing around until he finally just sort of poofs out of existence, while you all gather your senses. Before we deal with the people on the ground, I want to deal with Yara and Soup, who are currently 240 feet above ground. And Yara, who is basically prone after having been knocked down, basically goes to Soup and gives him a hug, as she's very grateful that he has saved her life several times today. And with that, we now have Soup to respond.
Soup just being a goblin isn't used to affection, so he kind of just awkwardly gives a thumbs up.
Right, yeah. So with that, do you have any business you want to take care of here before you head down? Found down over here.
Yeah, I'd like to see what by the fire, what the old as heck terrafolk were doing over there.
It seems as though they were genuinely just kind of chilling around. You just check out around here, and around this pit, it's just basically a nest that is just very well sheltered, kind of pretty smoky kind of place. It has some carvings of grisly totems that are made from some bones, but other than that, there's nothing of real value in here.
I feel like with Soup having taken the mask, he thinks it would be super cool if he just like threaded one of those things in his hair, the
Okay.
bone totems.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I dig it. I dig it. Soup collects a couple of them up and puts them into his backpack, and certainly can deal with that later. Oh, yeah, what's so funny? Oh, super cool. Oh, wow. Really cool.
Oh god, that's so awful.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, the lit is out again.
And then he's gonna round the bend, see what's around the corner.
Now, I'm very glad you've done this, because around the corner you see a winged, imprisoned humanoid. You see an Aarakocra, but instead of how it appears here, these have resilient, like birds of paradise set of colors, reds with hints of blues that peek out with every feather, and a pretty orange beak. And when you see this bird, this male Aarakocra, he is passed out, completely deathly dead to the world, essentially. But in your handout, you should see Aarakocra, and you can see this like red plumed but also blacked feathered bird with stunning yellows and a gold throat kind of plumage. But the picture speaks for itself.
Oh, gee. Soup actually has spell slots, so he is going to use a first level spell slot to cast Healing Word.
Yeah, very good. So you do that, and does he really have that spell slot? Really have that spell slot, man?
He has one left after that.
I keep forgetting he's a cleric, not a warlock. I just keep thinking time and time again, he is a warlock. I just can't stop it. Right, this has got to be the last one. You've used so many. But, yes, that will wake him up. And the bird just basically weakly wheezes somewhat as he yawns, and he like shuffles and rattles his chains somewhat as he tries to open his tired eyes. And he basically let's see. Yeah. So he essentially talks bird. He talks bird, and he talks, but basically he comes out and he just goes.
Shh. It okay, pretty bird man. We fix you. He's just gonna he's gonna walk over and try and bust the chain.
With enough of cantrips, what kind of cantrips do you have?
Does Soup have?
He's a cleric. He has cantrips.
True. Word of Radiance, Toll the Dead are his cantrips.
Not quite either of those. Yara will come by, see the poor fellow in need. She too will consider her options. She has primal savagery, so basically she just sharpens the claws and she slices through the metal, and the chains break free as the bird person collapses before you. And he just basically goes, but just basically speaking in an illegible tongue.
Soup would just kind of turn to Yara and just shrug his shoulders, like, you know what's going on?
Yara will admit that she doesn't. Why has she not only spent one spell slot? What is this? Also, why does she have so few spells? Druids get to be prepared as spells. Well, either way, she doesn't have a speak with animals spell or anything like that, so Yara is at a loss as well. Yara just basically goes, well, I've got no clue, I'm very sorry to say. I've not got a clue at all what he's saying. And the bird basically looks and does that head thing where he turns it sideways a full 190 degrees or so. Yeah, it just looks about going.
And our person that actually could understand is unconscious on the ground.
So, yeah, you free him, and he stands up before you, but he looks at you curiously. He leans himself down, and he looks you over. He seems to be non-hostile, though it's unclear. But he doesn't try to move past you to just fly away. He does take you in, and he tries to make sense of you.
Due to the fact of no verbal communication, Soup is going to do his best to try and communicate their friends the only way he knows how. He is going to take one of the Terrafol corpses. He's going to show him, and then he's just going to pitch the corpse off the ledge.
Okay.
To basically just be like, fuck these guys.
Give me a performance check. Food Soup. So, the bird appears as though it looks as Soup casts this thing off the side, and the bird basically just goes. And it looks otherwise disturbed and kind of goes to the edge here, kind of like shuffling itself back, looking side to side awkwardly, as he looks definitely confused by what's going on. Your new friend is somehow uneasy.
I don't know how shoving corpses off ledges would make anyone uneasy, but okay.
How shuffling corpses makes anyone uneasy. Oh, by the way,
people.
Okay, excellent. I'm so happy. So you shuffle a corpse off, and then it begins to fall down and down and down and down.
Oh gosh.
Kolos and Fed, otherwise known as Pelagius. Why don't you scuttle Gengar and yourselves away as this large Terrafolk corpse is diving floppily in a nosedive for you guys.
I'll clothesline both of them, throwing them out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, you do so. Make me a dex saving throw, Pelagius. Oh! All right, so
Man, he's full of that.
You just suddenly go, "Rawr!" and you just like leap out and just like jump up to a nearby branch as you just kind of 10 feet above the ground now, as you just sort of leaped up with pure agility.
Sick.
Oh yeah, you did like a front flip as you did it, and you took your hands to a branch, and you did another couple of spins around it, leaping up higher before you landed and balanced on the branch perfectly agilely.
Silamir, hearing the thump, is gonna think there's more stuff to kill and just go down the ladder and jump like the last 10 feet down.
Yeah.
And walk over.
Yeah, awesome. So he sees Pelagius now in heavy armor, still, after he had just utterly triple axled, spiral spun his way out from underneath this fallen terrorfolk. He just sees him now perched upon a branch. And Pelagius, your senses are exactly as you remember them. It was just a sudden reflex, and that's it.
All right.
Oi. What are you doing up there?
Oh, somebody's throwing birds out of the ceiling. Well, that was the wrong answer.
It isn't me. Bloody bastard taking my thing.
Kolos is just like, he doesn't even know what he should be thinking about right now.
While this is happening, I'd like to use healing word on our unconscious druid.
Yeah, I think you haven't spent any spell slots this
I meant cure wounds.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Now, because this is an action, I'm going to need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I would like to... Okay.
Yeah, you are fine. But you suddenly realize, like, oh god, my ribs hurt! Why is this? And you just collapse off the branch as you do this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Let me fix this. I'll spend 5 lay on hands to cure the condition.
Done. Your lingering injury is gone.
No!
I know it's rough, but he's a paladin, and they do have some powers. Anyway.
Much better.
Yeah, much better. Now then, while you guys are still adjusting, we've got Soup and his new friend. And Yara basically just looks at him and goes, we are friendly creatures. We're friends. Do you understand what we're saying at all? And she tries doing some hand gestures, but the bird just basically keeps going. So, how would Soup like to continue this negotiation?
Soup is just gonna point at the bird man and just like motion for flapping his arms like wings.
The birdman follows. He begins like as he just like follows Soup's lead, flapping his wings in suit with Soup. What next?
Soup really doesn't know what else to do. He's just gonna keep flapping his arms and run around the cavern doing that.
The birdman will follow, and they just basically do like a walk by, like gra gra gra, as he just basically falls around and flaps his wings inside this little condensed cave. The bird person looking quite neutral about this, while Yara just looks a bit confused and wild shapes into a spider and begins to climb her way down. She gets back to you guys and she goes and says, Soup's found a friend up there, but we can't understand what he's saying. And also, is everybody down here alright? She sees Gengar is particularly down and low, and she's just like, oh no, poor dear. And let's see what I can do for him. And the DM realized she took no cure wounds. Well then.
Wow.
Yep, she does nothing.
Well, she has the spirit healing.
Oh, yeah, she does. She does have the spirit healing. So she summons forth a little crow. We had a little crow businessman. I remember. Whoop-a-doop. Go to that. Get this up. Crow. Let's see. Not that one. I like the crow in the businessman. But we'll have
I
to
think
work
you
with
searched
this guy.
bird for.
What did we
Yeah.
search?
You searched bird when you got it.
Bird. Yes,
just-
Sir
yeah.
Raven. Yes, there he
I-
is. Look at him, all dapper.
I'm just like a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So each round, she basically provides some healing, and in this round, she provides 1d6. So we're gonna do 10d6. Alright, she does this for a minute. Whoops.
Is that just on Elorthil?
No, that would be on everybody, because every round she can make it cross everybody. Except for Soup, who's busy with his Birdman. Alright, there we go.
I am at full health.
Yep, everybody has that much health points added now. And Gengar is up with that many health points now.
Plus the 3 I gave him earlier.
Yeah, so 35. He is looking pretty... You know what? He's looking overly healthy. He looks a bit too healthy at the moment. And I need to
no.
correct this. He's on...
Did he level himself up?
I'm going to presume
level
he
5?
has not. He hasn't. He has been lazy. And I shall punish him for this by keeping him as level 4.
Got it.
But yeah, as for everybody else, you are basically all healed up with Yara's little flying friend.
I could do with 4 more, but I'm fine.
You're certainly good enough to go.
Yep.
Make sure.
I guess we should all start trying to climb back up.
Yeah, there is that. Oh, also at this point, the Shield Guardian just pops off the wall as his spider climb is done.
Oh no.
He falls the 60 feet. Whoops.
Oops.
But he doesn't really care because Vorn is just Vorn.
Indeed. Absolutely indeed. He plops to the ground with a large push. And, yeah. He just stays down. He doesn't stand back up again. Oh no, his guardian is awake. He gets back up again. And in enough time, he's just back on maximum hit points again. Being Vaughn.
So Soup is just gonna point at the bird person, then walk to the ledge, point
Okay.
down to his friends, and then point to himself and flap his arms to try and indicate, like, can you fly me down to my friends?
So the bird goes down and he peers his head and he goes, "Mar, mar," and all right, give me another performance check.
This is not gonna go well, but it's worth a shot. Oh no, I reverse jinxed myself.
You have reverse jinxed yourself. So the bird seems to understand this. He grabs you up and he morphs, and the pair of you fly down in a circular pattern around this tower, going around and around and around until you come safely to your friends down here. And the bird person looks curiously at the rest of you.
And
Soup, did you throw this bird on us? Pointing at the pterodactyl.
Seeing the terrorfolk down on the ground there, this bird basically takes his beak and his claws and he starts slashing and scraping its talons against this corpse to express some hate for what might probably be his captors.
so Lemire just laughs and says, "Oi, do you like my art sculpture?" And he points up at the terrafolk impaled into another terrafolk impaled into a wall. I had caused earlier.
Yeah, the bird person looks at it and just looks back at you and goes. And you seem as though that's universal for like, holy shit, well done.
And immediately afterwards, I'm gonna whisper to Pelagius, "Oi, don't tell anyone I fell unconscious after that. Makes a better story that way." And I'm gonna slip him 1 gold.
Nice.
You have my word, and I keep my promises.
Very nice, very nice. You can mark off 1 gold there, Cinnamere.
Indeed.
Is there any chance that this bird is speaking any sort of dialect of primordial?
Ha 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 ha! Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Now, Primordial, I know your situation. Primordial is the encompassing situation where it takes in Igni, Aquan, or how do I say this one? Oren, and something Earth related. But Terra, yes, but they are described as dialects. So it is the equivalent of America's south to the north, basically. It's all the same language, but the accent is keenly different. So,
I see.
How this sounds to your watery sensibilities in the primordial tongue, a little something like this. And yes, you understand him. But how the dialect sounds is a bit like this to your ears. He basically just goes and make yourself known. Start talking to him in primordial. We can roleplay some of that talk.
Orans are just the hillbillies of D&D.
Oh god.
They're not quite hillbillies. No. If anything, they are lit people who are woke.
Oh god.
Can I get the DM inspiration? I'm kidding.
Why? Yeah.
But Kolos is just like, are you okay?
So for everybody else who hears, what you come up with is like, just something you've been more natural saying underwater than it is above, in the sky, and this creature still continues to like, squawk, but to your ears, understanding the primordial tongue, it kind of comes across like this, and he basically goes, "Why, yes, I am doing very well, thanks to your generous, kind help." And again, to everyone else, but like he's a super smooth talker, if you know the primordial tongue.
He's just like, what happened here? Were you captured, or?
I was indeed captured. It's very unfortunate, but true. Came from my home of Curseball, and I was ambushed by Terrafolk while on my patrol. They bound me and left me there to starve and die.
Can I see, is he like visibly like skinnier than he should be?
Very. You can give me a
I'm gonna offer him.
check, but
Okay.
This is gonna be very difficult with the plumage.
Did anyone else know that the fish could speak bird? This is very weird.
Yeah, to you guys, they may as well be speaking Draconic, you know? None of you are close to understanding Primordial, so this is all just an exotic language to you. And I would say it sounds like bird, but... oh, it's difficult. What comes out from him is bird noises, but there's a lot of... It just, the more I try to describe it, the more intangible it's going to become.
Oh
Blub,
god.
blub,
Well,
Mm.
there's always the universal language, lads, of music.
Oh
Oh god.
It finally happened.
My
It was
ears!
bound to happen.
Okay, so this may change some things. First and foremost,
no.
Selimir, you begin with a outrageous set of bagpipes, and the reason it sounds so bad is because on the descent down, you've punctured it. Not by a lot, just enough so that everything sounds off key. So just tone pitch this down a bit. No need for constitution saving throws, but as you're basically talking, the bird basically goes, yes, I was kidnapped and... Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Ah!
I love that even on a nat 1, I still have an 11.
Yeah. But basically, the bird just basically starts putting his plumage up to his head and he just goes, "What is this? Why?" Ah!
As soon as I notice how off key it is, I would just stop.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think with a nat 1 performance, you're not thinking it's off key at all. I think you think you're pretty fucking great.
Actually, I'm probably
trying to convey this bird's anxiety, except he hasn't realized he should switch over to common yet. So he's basically just squawking back at you.
Just oh my goodness. So you know what, I will be fair. Selimir, give me a perception check.
Do I have negative wisdom? No, I have regular wisdom.
Give me a perception check. Okay. You start playing the worst you've ever played, and somehow this makes sure that you realize you're playing as badly as you've ever had before. This gets you to stop, and you do. Wow.
I just look over my bagpipes and say, bloody things are fucking busted.
I think you should stick with the recorder, my friend.
Well, you heard him earlier.
The bird person just basically, he began flapping in a panic, but then he kind of settled down and he just went, oh. And he basically just waddles over to you, Kolos, and puts his plumage around you and tries for a hug as he just basically goes, "It was so awful."
I am so sorry.
Yeah, I also ship it. The bird and the fish. It was a match made in
no.
heaven. Oh, wonderful.
On my perception check earlier, did I notice he was skinny or anything?
He's lean. But
I'm
birds get, pretty
Sorry.
lean.
That reminds me, you still owe me magic bagpipes. Out of the joking thing with Moonbeam.
Oh. Who's that to, me?
Oh, it was a joke, though. You had said if I found the sage advice for Moonbeam, you would give me magic bagpipes.
I will keep to my word.
Oh, jeez.
Hopefully you live that long. That being said, however, the bird just hugs you and just basically goes, "Oh, am I safe? Is that gonna happen again?"
He's usually better at it.
Oh.
It's usually not that bad.
Oh.
Probably just knocked his noggin a bit on the way down.
Oh, okay. And the bird basically gets back and he then just decides to sit down as he just yawns and he just goes, and you just see all the way back into his beaked mouth, and he basically goes on to say, "Well then," and he goes, "Well then, now that we've got that out of the way, let's get back to what I can do to show you my appreciation. I don't know where you're looking. My name is Nephia, by the way. It's an honor to meet you, Mr.
My name is Kolos.
A great pleasure to meet you, Kolos. I am a resident of Curls Bowl, a paradise for Arakokra. If you were willing, I believe you are more than worthy for the Dance of the Seven Winds."
Kolos is gonna kind of relay all this back to everyone in common.
The bird realizes you're playing translator, so he turns his beak around to view each person as he basically says, The Dance of the Seven Winds is a ritual that we can perform in Curse Ball, and it will give you wings of your own.
And in common, he asks everyone what they think.
Wings would be very useful.
Yo, don't be shy, Lapis.
I don't have a comment to that, honestly.
Okay.
Silumir, you're absolutely right, did knock his noggin a bit on the way down. He's still very out of it.
Oh god.
Yara would probably be like, well, I certainly appreciate the hospitality there, sweetheart, but I don't need wings particularly myself. I'm happy keeping my feet to the ground where I'm closer to nature. And I guess I'm dealing with Gengar, and from what I can tell of Gengar, I want some wings. I've been working hard for some wings. I want some of this. Yeah, get me in on this action. We can certainly be traversing a lot more of Chult if we can have a pair of wings to get by. So ask him where Curse Ball can be found, he says to you, Kolos.
Kolos relays that onto him. Do I have some sort of map on me?
Yeah, you do. You have the map of Chult. This was provided to you by Syndra Silvermane.
Yeah.
This is your map, and this is the most explored anybody has recorded of Chult. It's actually a big deal.
Alright. I'm gonna ask, what was his name again?
Nephia.
I'm gonna ask Nephir, if he could try to point out where, this is.
He certainly does so, and he basically puts his beak down and he goes, there, and he points at it with a beak. Not since he didn't try with, his fingers, but the feathers are difficult to do. I think they have hands? Maybe not.
They do.
Oh, they got hands, so he points with his kind of clawed hand. But Curse Balls can be found right over here.
I think their hands only have like 3 fingers or something like that, though. So Silumir just kind of interrupts a bit. Pardon me, but does anyone happen to have any incense on them? And you notice he is talking completely different than he normally does. And he doesn't even notice.
I'll ask, Nephir if he's got any on him while we try to find it on the map.
He looks to you guys. No, of course not. I was captured. I was kidnapped.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I usually have some to worship, but none right now.
Well, basically, just is like, I'm sorry about that.
Where was it on the map?
It is over here. Do you see it?
No.
It's right there. Yeah, we're on the same place.
I'm also
expert first.
blind.
There we are. There we go. You should see Firefinger. Do you see my ruler tool? Do you see my ruler stuff?
I don't.
What?
No.
What's
I
going
actually
on?
don't either. I do see Firefinger.
Yeah, I see Firefinger as well.
Do you see... Show to others? Yeah, you not seeing a ruler?
No, for some reason, no.
Draw a ruler. Draw a ruler. Use your ruler tool. Anyway, I see your ruler.
Yeah, I see that one.
Oh, I
You
see
guys-
another one. Is Frederick doing
Yeah,
one?
that's mine.
And you don't see
made a
mine
beautiful
coming
star.
away from Firefinger.
No.
No.
What in the hell? Do you see it now?
No.
Show to others. There it is. Well, alright then. I've revealed Curse Ball. I don't know what's going on. I will just continue to ping it. And see if you guys can see it, but yeah. It's got nothing else. It's perfectly viewable. This is just a fault of Roll20. Anyway.
Yeah, no worries. We'll discover the map later. Where it is.
To explain though, it is okay, because you do need a thing for your navigation. It can be found because I draw it with my thing. It can be found 120 miles from here to the south-southeast from Firefinger. 120 miles.
Kind of where
South-southeast.
Nangalore is?
Kind of where Nangalore is, yeah. It is 50 miles northeast from there.
Oh, I see it now, I think.
You do? Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it now.
After hearing
Alright.
this, Summer's just gonna be like, I'm sorry, but can we stop by the port on the way? I need to get some incense.
What port are you looking at?
Port Castigliere.
Ah.
I'm saying that completely wrong, but it's not too far out of the way, I figure, so.
Well, from Firefinger, yeah, 80 miles, and then it makes it 200-mile trek when heading straight up to Kursabal.
That's where it is.
Yeah. Now, as for Port Castigliere, what do you know about it, Pelagius?
Nothing comes to mind.
Right, what about you, Silamir? What do you know of Port Castigliere?
I basically just got here, and I know nothing about the jungle besides that I was told that there would be money and adventure.
Okay. In that case, then, yes. All of you, don't know anything other than it is a place that is on this map that says port.
Yes.
And I'll leave it
I
at that.
feel like we're gonna walk in there will be bandits, and we'll die. No, but still, it's a port, so.
Indeed. Well, anyway, you also do have the matter of hand where Eku is climbing Firefinger, and over there she finds a mask that has the sort of visage of a tiger as its face, but in a stylized fashion. And I think it's fair to say that Soup is very interested in that mask. It looks awesome. But she basically collects it and she says that I have another guide that would be very interested and would owe me a big favor for this one. Thank you very much, and as promised, my continued guidance will be free of charge.
Can we ask her about that port?
Yeah, they have good idea. She basically responds to you and bought, I'm glad you came forward to me with this. The place is a mess. It's an abandoned supply depot, essentially. Nothing but, well, there used to be several attempts of trying to establish it, all of which have been driven off by the undead.
What about
Sorry.
what about Mesro?
Mesro is a known ruined city, a former capital, or one of them, of Chult, before the spell plague happened and until the great downfall of Chult happened. The details are hazy, but what I can tell you is that there is teeming swarms of... I don't know what to call them. They are a band. They're a whole group. And all of them bear the sigil of a fist on fire. And they seem to have taken refuge of the place and have begun to continue to explore and just get everything out of their system as much as they can. They're trying
Selimir
to
is just gonna start pacing and muttering under his breath.
Okay.
And then he's just gonna basically yell, "Is everyone sure they don't have any bloody incense?"
No.
Would any of the druids have it?
That's a good question. Let's check out Yara's, and I'll check out Elophiel. Elophiel, Druidic Focus, Winter Blanket, Herbalism Kit. Does it have anything in the way of incense? Man, this is tricky to read. Herbalist Remedies, Proficiency in the Kit, Ability Checks. Oh my goodness. Incense. Nothing with Gengar. And with Yara. Do. Sheep. Hunting trap level. Rations. Tinderbox. Water skin. Torch. I'm afraid not, really. Nobody has any kind of incense.
Kolos would like to ask Nephir if he would know if Kirsabal would have any sort of incense or anything like that for sale.
Oh, not a common trade, but yeah, we got incense we could give to you guys, certainly.
Kolos would like to relay that on to Silumir.
Oh yeah, you need to get Bobo.
Yeah, upon hearing this, Silmir just says, "Okay, we're going straight to Kirsabal."
And
he-
would be
he's-
best if we climb
He's
Firefinger.
still, yeah.
Wait, did we climb Firefinger? Did Echo do her business? Was that the mask?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
I mean, if you would like to personally check out what else is there, I now have Featherfall, so it's less risky, and everything is dead. But I have no spell slots, so there's that.
Yeah. No, don't worry. Nephir basically flaps alongside you and helps you cover over most of the dangerous parts as you redo this stuff. Oh yeah, the Mask of the Beast. I'll definitely share that. But yeah, it's definitely a cool tiger mask. But inside, just like right beneath the fire of this like beacon to Firefinger, there's some moldy wooden chests. They aren't locked, and altogether they hold 2,000 copper pieces, 730 silver pieces, 4 gemstones, and a spell scroll with Commune with Nature. And then there was also the tiger mask as well.
Oh, we let Echo keep that.
So 2,000 copper, 730 silver, 4 gemstones, and Commune with Nature spell scroll.
Exactly.
I believe we should split this up fairly. How many people is there aside from Soup and the other chick?
Yara?
Eku can keep the mask, but she doesn't get anything else because she didn't do
Wow.
Well,
No, that's
I mean,
fine. She doesn't ask for anything else, you know?
anything. The mask is the entire thing she came for as well.
It's
So-
If we're dividing this 6 ways, so 2,000 divided by 6 would be
who
333.
Who are we giving it to? Because I don't
The-
think Soup understands money. I think we could pay him in rocks and pebbles.
Didn't he already
honestly,
grab some stuff earlier from the other treasure pile we found?
What treasure
He did.
pile
He
you
took a
found?
ring actually
Yeah,
with
he
the
did.
Sturges.
He did.
So that'd be 400 copper a piece then, for everyone but Soup. So 400 copper, and then
Yeah.
146 silver.
I hope you're using a calculator to make your life easier.
I
for
am
yourself.
indeed.
Very
And
nice.
then there's 4 gemstones in a scroll, so I figure 1 gem. Soup would want something shiny though. He doesn't
Yeah.
understand. He doesn't understand money, but he understands shiny things. He likes.
We'll
them.
give him a gem.
Yeah, Soup would definitely like something shiny. I think that's pretty much certain. Sure.
Rebecca said how gemorous.
Oh God.
And then we have 3 gemstones in a scroll to divvy up still.
I believe the scroll will be best with the druid, and I would like one of the gems. I need new armor. Or would like new armor.
I as well will take a gemstone
Yeah,
because it might be useful for a spell later. Who knows?
Alright, awesome. So then, shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Where are we going? Where are we doing from here? Yeah, so while
Think
you
we-
divvy out the gold and copper, you plan a course to Curse Bowl. And Yeah. Eku basically says, we could leave the canoes here, hide them in some druid-made flower arrangements and so on, but they're going to be quite a pain to carry with us. I mean,
let me call some help.
okay.
I like to summon a cow.
I was gonna say, couldn't we just make Vorn carry the canoes?
Yeah, you
Ooh.
can. And you know what? Yeah, you show her that you have more than enough pets to make your way through the jungle. But just in case, here's a cow for you.
Alright.
That's a giant fucking cow.
Wait, your
I
fine
shall.
steed summons a cow?
Well. Yes.
It's growing.
That's great.
I specifically was thinking Highland cow, you know, the fluffy ones with long horns.
We haven't got one of those.
I
Sorry.
believe it's cattle.
We-
Listen, or I don't know.
I saw
Either
that
way.
in a homebrew. Let's
It's
see.
in Volo's guide and a picture, but I'm not sure if it'll be the same icon.
Nope.
If in the
Nothing in the compendium.
I'm fine with just a normal looking cow token. It'll be a Highland cow in my head.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah, it comes forward. It gives a moo. It hates the climate. But yeah,
It shall walk beside me until I decide a name.
very good. He magically comes forward, and yeah, he's a good boy cow. He's a loyal steed of a cow, and he walks alongside you, no problem at all. Now then, Vaughn carries your canoes, and Eku is a free guide, and you guys continue through the jungles of Chult.
Would we be getting a long rest during this time?
Yeah, you will. You will. Whenever you're back to
Okay.
like moving around, you'll get a long rest. Now then, Shoo-ba-da-ba-da-bop-ba-da-boop.
Good.
Shoo-ba-ba-da-ba.
I can have bardic inspiration back. And spell song.
During one of these rests, I'd like to feed the bird person one of my rations.
Actually, that is a good point, because after he's shown you the place, rather than stay to the ground, your bird person gives you his leave. He thanks you all, and he looks forward to your approach
okay.
to Kirsabal, and he'll also let other scouts know that you are friendlies, not to be messed up.
Gotcha.
And yeah, he basically sets off ahead of you guys, flying as the crow flies, or as the Arakuka fly.
Goodbye, boyfriend.
Oh.
He does. Yeah, Kolos does not say that.
Ah. Frederick's ship
No, Kolo
is
says
working.
goodbye, bird friend.
You can say whatever you like in bird, you know, it's all good. But yeah, you guys continue to make your way over to your next place. Oh fuck, I messed that up. Messed up that token. Goddamn. Now as you come forward, how do you want to how do you want to do this? Do you want to just cross anywhere, or do you want to go to where there is this crossing, this bridge at Ataz Mohaha? This is a location that Eku does not know much about, other than the fact that it is a architectural masterpiece from a bygone era where, I've forgotten the god of this place's name.
I don't trust any place where the latter part of its name sounds like a villain's laugh.
Wow.
Yeah.
By the way,
absolutely.
if anyone was wondering, the cow's name is Damien.
Damien?
Excellent.
Kolos points out that a lot of the towns nearby seem to be in with undead, so it might not be safe there.
Eku does actually say that, ironically, your friend's not off. It translates to the Laughing Gorge.
Ooh.
Sounds hilarious. We should go.
Huh.
Kolos just kind of face palms.
Very well. The time passes, and yeah, it's not much nothing really happens. It's uneventful, though your guard is up as Eku warns you that you're traveling through an undead portion of the jungle. And this place is somewhat ridden with the undead as they do plague and stomp around. But you will get yourselves across to the bridge. And begin this side.
Oh no. We are a cow.
You are.
Yeah, Pelagius and his cow are probably leading the way.
Certainly,
Oh, God.
certainly. I want everybody's stuff here, please. Now, as you did approach Ataras Mohaha, you notice in the middle of this bridge is a pretty resplendent statue to Ubtao, who I had forgotten about. But more than that, before you even saw this place, you heard it with the shrieks and the chattering of laughing baboons and monkeys. There's shrieks that continuously echo throughout this gorge as they continue to hang underneath the bridge with these overhanging bits of ivy and whatnot, and continue to chatter and stir up a lot of noise. You even have a little handout of what it looks like here.
Fuck, if only I had Bobo.
I know, right? Man, that's the real punishment of him going. But across the statues, like made out of the bridge, you see more monkeys that are all like overhanging the bridge. You could even see little maze patterns that resemble something of Ubtao's carved in the side of the bridge. But it is worth noting that the bridge is out right here, which, from a top-down perspective, doesn't look terrible. But from a side-along perspective, it's a pretty steep drop. If you should,
that's like
drop down.
80 feet.
Maybe we could have Vaughn have his feet on one side, hands on the other, and walk across them.
Certainly.
I would just like to elbow Ellerthil and be like, "Oi, talk to the monkeys."
Well, just before we get into more of that, in the middle, a stone shrine stands at the midpoint of the bridge. It consists of an imposing statue of a Cholton warrior wearing a war mask and hunkered down like a panther, ready to pounce. Like the monkeys elsewhere on the bridge, the carving is highly stylized, and bright gems flash in its eye sockets. But a human skeleton lies crumpled near the statue's feet. Several of its bones are obviously broken, but it's impossible to tell whether these injuries happened while the person was alive or caused by scavengers after death.
I'd like to investigate the skeleton.
Before you do so, hang on. So, yeah, you approach this bridge, and you can see several mazes that are put through there. While Eku comes, as they are from their distance, they basically say that, remember that if you are dealing with any kind of puzzle, it is always worth tracing a way through it. It's a good luck charm and Chult. And a reference to Ubtao. Meanwhile, Gengar, I think a little bit power drunk with his immense body, will also get his shield guardian to just pick him up and carry him as he just his arms are full of canoes, so he just basically keeps behind, gets the shield guardian to go ahead, and everybody continues forward. Okay. So, you approach and you review the skeleton. It's still impossible to tell how this creature had got its bones crushed, but it definitely has its bones crushed. That much is clear.
You said it had 2 gemstones in its eyes, right?
It does indeed.
Does it look like there's any other slots that should have a gemstone or anything?
Interesting. But give me a perception check. No, it does not. It does not appear to have other slots for a gemstone. Have you give it a look around?
I am gonna peer around and just be like, "Do you mind if I take those?" And I point at the gemstones.
What's that?
Oh, I'm not. This isn't a question to you. This is a question to the group. I'm basically just asking if they mind if I take the gemstones from its eyes.
Our guide said that it's good to trace the mazes that are about, like good luck or something. I didn't.
It's good to trace out puzzles or something. Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'd like to trace out the mazes all about.
Okay, so yeah, as you continue to do so, you find that the place is covered with moss and lichen that interrupts the mazes at several points. How do you choose to respond to this?
I'd like to try and brush it away.
What with?
My glove.
Yeah, you will. You give it a little bit of an effort. Okay, yawn. But yeah, you managed to brush things away. And I need you to make me an intelligence check, please. Just like an intelligence saving throw.
Saving throw?
Basically, it's just so it's a flat intelligence check. So you weren't able to clear away too much. However, you're always able to jump ahead to the next part, and you managed to correctly work through the maze, and it just essentially takes you out to the other side of this bridge, really, and there's not much else to it than that. Pelagius, you lead your cow over to the other side, where you look at it.
I'm gonna regret this. I am sure, but knowing who I am, I would take my dagger, and I would attempt to pry out the gemstone from its eye.
Very good. You do so. Nothing happens. You take
And
it
then
out.
I would repeat with the other eye.
You do so. Nothing happens.
Okay. I would pocket them both. What are they?
Difficult to tell at the moment. You've not quite seen their like before, but they sparkle as if they are certainly something very special.
I'm just gonna call them eye gemstones in my inventory, and I'm going to regret my decisions in life, but...
Okay.
I feel like from now on, a flock of baboons is gonna attack me every night or something.
We can make that happen with Chot G if I wanted.
Oh, jeez.
Well, no, I mean, it's still going to be the recurring were-tiger situation.
God.
You really don't want to finish that,
we have
Chot
to keep
G.
planning.
You really do, and until then, the one with the stripes, you know?
The other one with the stripes.
Well, while we have the Shield Guardian, I think it'd be best we finish that game. Though I would like to get to the other side of this bridge first. That's to not cause any undue destruction.
So, yeah, Soup.
I'm gonna follow along.
Yeah, you make your way over. And Soup, you make your way over. And, Kolos, how do you proceed over this bridge?
He's just gonna kind of avoid the thing in the middle. He's just, like, wary after he watched Silumir take its eyes out.
It was Silumir that took the eyes out, not Soup.
Oh, wait.
It was me, indeed. Silumir, yeah. I pried out its eyes with my dagger.
Very good, very good. Okay. Very well. And yeah, Kolos, how do you proceed?
Just kind of skirts around it.
Very good. Alright then. So yeah, you all look at this this part of the bridge that has fallen away, leaving a 20-foot gap. And the stone at either edge looks crumbly and unsafe. Certainly not a distance a cow could leap across. But kind of.
But it can jump over a moon.
Well, that's all vertical, you know. It's not horizontal. It just basically just somersaults right up into the atmosphere when then the moon passes under it, and it just comes down in exactly the same location. So basically, Gengar, with his shield guardian friend, continue to just come their way forward, and he just basically says, oh, by the way, I can make a note of this. You guys are at 100 feet up in the air. Map. Take this to back. There we go. 100 feet up in the air. Do we have a little compass? No, Nope. Is everything okay?
Compass on the bottom right. It's going east.
There we go. Boop, boop. Put that there. Put that there. Very nice. Yes. So you are at 100 feet of height. Gengar basically says, Vaughn, it's gonna be a real sad time when we gotta get rid of you. Maybe we don't get rid of you. We just keep you. You're an excellent good boy, aren't you? Yes, you're a good boy. And Vaughn is a robot and cares nothing for these kind of talk as he skirts around the edge of this tower, and he basically just like shimmies around, making sure he doesn't fall off. With Gengar on here to give any commands, the statue immediately comes up in a sudden, immediate burst of energy and goes to shove your friend. And before you, in the handouts, you should see a stone golem that has been desecrated and certainly awakens, and he pushes your shield guardian friend. I am controlling Yara, Gengar, and Shield Guardian, so I guess I'll be doing that role.
Speaking of Yara's not on the map.
Oh, poo. But thank you for telling me. Yara follows the map around, I imagine, and she will definitely follow and trace everything around. Now, where are we? I need that. There we go. Characters. Yara Toll. She follows around. She's also going to be on full hit points. There we go. Man, that was really painful for a sudden moment. There we go. But yes, this stone golem rises from what was the statue of Ubtao, and from his pouncing position, he has the exact angle he needs to give a surprising shove attempt, and he does so. Where are we? Yes, it's going to be a strength. Hasn't got the athletic skill. What's it rolled? Alright, you see the roll. This, the Shield Guardian is going to do his athletics at disadvantage, given that it's already at a difficult angle to hold itself, and not as heavy as the Shield Guardian is. Alright, that is a failure. The Shield Guardian...
I use my reaction to cast Featherfall on them both, as I see them about to fall.
That's Selamir?
Yes.
Alright. It's not both. Gengar is on his feet. He is not going to be shoved. It's only thingy. Yep, first level. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I am using it on both of them, though, because I can... Actually, no, they have to be falling as I do it, actually. Never mind. It has to be just Vorn, then.
That's fair. You basically, with precise speed, catch Vorn as he begins to fall, and, yeah, he just goes down gently. But he does go for the full 80 feet as he comes to the ground, and he just stands there. And as you do this, the Shield Guardian turns on a few of you. Not all of you, but he definitely turns in your direction. And, yet again, you hear the words... I want to get it right again because it's been a while.
The word is lit.
It's not lit. It's not the word is lit.
Just the stone golem in a deep guttural voice. Lit.
I am the littest creature known to man. Lit. Oh no, I kind of like it. No. Okay. Yes. So, from Pelagius's backpack, there is yet again in burning green writing. Hush now. Just listen. No complaints. No more gripes. the power belongs to the friend with the stripes.
Oh no!
Pelagius, give me a important Constitution saving throw. And what's your spell save DC?
1 second. 13.
That's your DC. You pass this round, but you feel yourself becoming overwhelmed with the inner were-tiger that's starting to rise and nick at your being. And it is certainly starting to aggravate you as your hands, dig into your own steed's back. And with that, roll me initiative! Alright, let's see what else.
Oh, wait a second. Wow.
Alrighty. The cow acts on your initiative, Frederick.
Good.
Alrighty, cool. Okay, so, everybody is in combat, set to go. We begin with Gengar's turn. So Gengar is not in a prime position he likes. He's not worried about Vaughn in the slightest. Vaughn will sort himself out. He will choose to take the disengage action, and he will go back. Meanwhile, preparing a spell, he also commands Vaughn to find a way up, which the easiest way before he can get him climbing is, well, these banks are very steep. Vaughn is trapped there essentially until he can do a spider climb on him. Spell storing. To do so, the caster must cast the spell on the guardian. Must cast the spell on the guardian. Spell, but it's stored. Must cast it on the guardian. Okay, so spider climb. What's its range?
I'm pretty sure it's touch.
Then Vaughn might be trapped down there for the while.
We could throw our druid down there, featherfall him, and then he can use spider climb.
Well, either way, Gengar just backs up, and he just takes the disengage action just so he's not messed up by this huge hulking stone colossus. I will also mention his height there, minus 100. Okay, so, Kolos, it's your turn.
I am actually just looking at something really fast, sorry.
That's okay, what are you looking at?
Just my arcane shots and seeing if any of them would be kind of useful here.
Pretty useful.
That's really all he's got here.
Yeah, they're pretty useful. They're magic.
Yeah, he's going to try using, even though it's close range, he's going to try using his bursting arrow.
Very good, very good. You've leveled up to level
There's
5, right?
That. Yeah, he's leveled up.
Arrow hits the target. The creature and all other creatures within 10 feet of it take 2d6 force damage. The force damage when you reach... Okay, cool. So, you got
just a longbow shot?
Yeah, indeed, absolutely.
Oh!
You're too surprised as you're suddenly finding yourself between this golem and a huge 80-foot deep pit. Well, that would mess you up for sure. But yeah, that shot just goes right wide. If it was a double nat 1, you would have shot Soup. But no.
Dang.
You're fine. Yeah.
True. But you don't technically, I looked this up, you don't technically expend your arcane shots unless you hit the target.
Correct.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what I just said, IRL.
When you hit the target is when you choose to use the shot.
Gotcha. Alright.
It's
cool.
a smite situation.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically like smite.
Yeah. You have your movement if you wish to take it, and while your
And a
options...
second attack.
Yeah, you have a second attack. You're level 5. You're level 5.
So, 1 second. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was getting the details off of Frederick. Haven't actually had a fighter get to level 5 yet.
Oh.
So, He's gonna try to do that same maneuver again.
Very nice. That is a hit. Now, the longbow, the shot just basically pings off him. But the force damage. Give me the force damage.
That's a 2d6.
Yeah, let's have it. Because this does take into effect. The force damage definitely, like, as soon as the arrow strikes him, it leaves behind a little spark that suddenly just erupts in a in a kind of loud pocket that definitely cracks into this creature. And yeah, it definitely takes some of that damage, but it looks like it barely took anything though.
Damn.
It looks like it barely took anything. And it is its go. Let's see. One or more creature you can see within 10 feet. Okay, so first and foremost, the creature easily makes its way here. Now, it casts its hand out forward to you, but it moves its hand away from Yara and Frederick, and instead aims it only at Kolos, Soup, and Silamir, who did not trace away through the maze. Following that, you feel a sudden heaviness of lethargy, as if gravity is hitting you harder, and the time around you seems to be going faster. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please. Alright, that's unfortunately a fail.
Damn.
Yeah. That's a fail,
Same,
Silamir.
Then. And then I gotta do it for Soup.
Yes.
Where is Soup?
Very nice. Soup
makes
resists the urges that come over him. But as for you guys, you are under the effects of the slow spell. And you remember that one messing up yourself in the past, definitely.
God.
Yeah. Just to remind you, you can't use reaction, your speed is halved, and you can't make more than one attack on your turn. So in addition, the target can't take an action or bonus action on its turn. Not both. You can take one or the other, but not both.
Soup passed, though.
Yes, he did, so he is going to resist this effect. And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. And that
As
is
someone
its
I
turn.
know well would say, lit.
Lit.
Very nice.
Okay.
So Gengar's next course of action is to command the Shield Guardian to just try to scramble up, try to get closer if at all possible. The Shield Guardian gets himself up from the bottom of the water, and he begins to make his way across, but he is incapable of climbing the bottom of these huge pillars. What's more, these underneath the archways of these pillars, you can see that there are these huge hanging vines, and you can jump to and fro between them underneath the bridge, but they don't reach all the way down to the bottom. They reach as far as 25 feet down, but no way to the bottom of the 100-foot gorge. And while this creature, this Shield Guardian, would certainly look for upseas, he's still more than 60 feet off from doing that. And basically, he just ends his turn trying to come nearer his master. Silamir, it's your turn. You are slowed.
I am indeed. I am gonna do... Hold person won't work. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the Golem. And I'm just gonna take out one of the stones and just be like, "Oi, you want your fucking eyes, mate?" And Vicious Mockery.
Very good. Very good. So this is a wisdom saving throw.
Indeed.
With advantage. Somehow he fails. And he is otherwise harmed. Somehow, you've already defiled this place. So the stone golem has enough flexibility in his magical cast to sort of twist his face into a displeased look of frustration at you.
And he also has a disadvantage on all his attacks next round.
Very nice. Very, very, very nice. We'll put that as a broken neck. Very nice. Alright, Pelagius, it's your turn.
Charge in while on my horse and hit him with the warhammer in the face.
Alright, yeah, with you and your cow. You come right in, warhammer in hand. You spot right in. Yes, and you attack this guardian. That is a hit. You do nothing to it.
I would, while charging past him, go behind him and keep rear up.
You're pulling that maneuver off really easily than you're... It's much more difficult than that on a cow pushing through 3 of your friends. But they're friendly, and your cow is gonna scoot by, I guess. Alright. It's not an easy maneuver. Kolos, you're gonna make a dexterity saving throw at a disadvantage.
Alright.
Alright, at disadvantage, this is okay. You see the cow coming from the corner of your eye, and you're basically just moving in, and you just skirt your back to this stampeding cow, as it otherwise would have almost knocked you prone, as your reflexes are so slow, it took all of the time you felt you had available to just get out of its way.
God.
Yeah. But yeah, Pelagius, you're over there now.
Alright.
Is that your turn?
Let me check.
You're level 5,
I'm
so
still
you
with
have
the
extra
fight.
attack.
I'll take another attack with the warhammer.
Also, you know what? Let's just check a thing for you, because I bet maybe you might have missed this. Let's just check out Mr. Pelagius. Mr. Pelagius has these things all written out nice and far. Need the summarized version, Divine Sense, Channel Divinity, Broken Ribs. You can get rid of Broken Ribs. Extra Attack, Sentinel.
I'm sorry, I forgot to repeat the wisdom saving throw on my turn. Is it alright if I do it now?
I didn't
Or
ask you
just
to give it again yet.
Got it. No problem.
Alright, very well. Yep. Yeah, you do have extra attack, so you can attack again. You've only attacked once. Very good. It does nothing to it. Your warhammer just smacks against pure solid rock that refuses to be hurt at all.
This is one strong statue.
Yes. And we go to Gengar's turn.
I'll actually, on my bonus action, use Compel Duel.
Alrighty. 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 Well, this is interesting. This will be interesting. This thing makes a wisdom saving throw to resist forcing itself to attack you, right? Right?
I apologize. What's the question?
There we go. Yep, it makes a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it is forced to attack you. It's going to make this an advantage. And it's going to make this with +5 for reasons you do not know about yet. That is 21, and it shall resist forcing itself to fight you.
You scaredy cat can't do a one-on-one duel.
Despite your coaxing, it is not turning to spend its ire on you as it continues to look at Silamir with frustration and hatred, or cold, simple revenge in its mind. Now, for Gengar. Gengar, of course, naturally, commands his golem to continue to try and find a way up, and casts Moonbeam. So, if I check this out, yeah, that's in range. He summons up Mr. Moonbeam on the beginning of its turn. It's going to make a saving throw, otherwise it's going to take all the Moonbeam damage. I've seen this play out so many times. I just know. I just know by now.
So, sorry, quick. It looked like my Vicious Mockery didn't do any damage to it, right? It just kind of made it pissed off.
It affected it. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
It affected it.
Got it.
So, Moonbeam. Pretty sure that's an action. Moonbeam. There is no spell. How about Moonbeam? There we go. Pretty sure it's an action. It's an action. What can he do as a bonus? Should be probably beep. I don't think he has much he can do in the way of a bonus action. Poison Spray, Resistance, Guidance, Thunder Wave, Speak with Animal, Fairy Fire. Nah, but he is going to spend one of his things there. No, very well. He's basically done. He has no reason to move backward or forward, so he will stay where he is. Kolos, it's your turn. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Pelagius, your turn has ended. Give me a Constitution saving throw. You are fine. You resist the Were-Tiger for yet another round. Kolos, it's your turn again.
1 second. Still trying to find something he can do here, so I'm just...
We survived the Terrafolk just to die to a random stone golem because I took its eyes.
Yep. Don't be deadly.
The eyes are in the beauty of the beholder.
Don't be talking about beholders.
Technically, wouldn't it be blinded because it has no eyes?
Oh.
I'm joking. I have no clue.
Okay, I'm going to try to use this with Gust of Wind to try to push it off of the bridge.
A child of the sea. Call on the magic of elemental air and water. You can cast Fog Cloud with this trait, and at 3rd level you can cast Gust of Wind with it. Okay, certainly. So, a very smart idea, definitely. This stone golem certainly has the full blast of the air that hits it, and it shows not even a wobble. It doesn't flinch at all. It just doesn't give a fuck about your Gust of Wind.
Wow.
Unless it does damage.
I don't think... 1 second.
The clear solution is to get Vorn back up here and have Vorn shove it off.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
the
no
stone golem
damage.
doesn't have spider climb.
Then have a mecha fight.
Oh god.
I would love that so much. Just have Vorn and the stone golem punch each other out.
That's honestly what I thought was gonna happen before it fell off.
I mean, it seemed to know which one to push off. It had an opportunity to push all of you off.
True.
Oh, I know.
He chose the biggest target. Anyway. Yeah, Gust of Wind. Does nothing. There's absolutely nothing to him. Whew. But on your bonus actions, you can change it around. But that is your action. What do you do besides that?
Do I take that wisdom saving throw now, or...?
Well, oh, yeah. End of your turn. Yep, you can do that, totally.
Nope.
You fail, and you stay slow. Okay, it is Soup's turn.
Soup is gonna cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level.
Excellent. Excellent. Very nice. That is a hit.
And wow, that is very low damage for Soup.
Well, you know, this is as much damage as you guys have done per round yet. Magical saving.
I assume a stone golem doesn't have blood.
It does not have blood, but what you have to ask is what it has immunities to, and it does not have immunity against necrotic. So this is kind of going to decay the stone around it, as it certainly gets rid of some of its heartiness, but only a bit of it. It continues to look pretty durable. It is now its turn. Oh, yeah? So Soup got more in his tank?
I was just gonna clear. I can't cast 2 leveled spells on the same turn, right? Even if it's a bonus action, I can't.
Soup can? Yeah. If the cantrip is a bonus action and inflict wounds is a regular action, he can totally cast.
No, it's not a cantrip. It's a regular leveled spell.
Then no.
That's a
Unfortunately
bonus
not.
action. Yeah, that's what I had thought. Never mind then. I got nothing Soup can do.
Oh well. Okay. It is now the stone golem's turn. It begins its turn in the
With a saving throw.
moonbeam.
Yay.
Yay! Oh, the moonbeam. When will this end? Why does it not end? But yeah, he is caught in a towering glow of radiant holy light. Oh! And he's going to possibly feel it, depending on his, Constitution saving throw?
Yes, it is Constitution. I remember that one.
Con saving throw, of which he has advantage. Wow. So that's actually a low roll with advantage, but I think it still beats Gengar's DC. Elofield's DC.
Yeah.
Which it does.
I'm sure it does.
And he will take half, making that 9.5 rounded down to 9. He takes 9 points of radiant damage. And yeah, he just adds that to the pile of things to shrug off, basically. But he will not shrug off the vicious mockery you instilled into him, Selamir. And he shall reward you with bringing his great, hefty rock fists and slams them hard down to the ground to you. Now, first attack with disadvantage. That's an 18.
That's still a hit.
Yeah.
That is still a hit on me.
Yeah.
Okay. Ow.
22 points of damage. Does the disadvantage go away, or does it maintain itself?
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's all attacks that round, but I will double check for you real quick.
Let's rule that it is. I'm going to rule that it is. The second
Alrighty.
attack happens and is another hit.
Yeah, I am very unconscious already.
Yep, you've taken 40 hit points. You are down. Oh, my goodness. And you will remain slowed. Just to add to the fun.
Well, I can't make a wisdom saving throw while unconscious. Come on now.
Well, it's not your turn.
I know, I'm just...
I'll allow it at the end of your turn, sure. But first, it's the Shield Guardian. And the Shield Guardian just continues to try and look up. And he tries his best, but... Well, Gengar realizes that something needs to change here. He basically tells the Shield Guardian to just do what he can to climb up this, column. Just do what he can to start making some headway getting up there. And the Shield Guardian tries to respond and basically just crawls up a little bit, but the stones are steep and have no real foothold. And Gengar basically says to you guys that, I have a plan, I'm going to go to him. Just stay put, I'm going to do it. And yeah, he has an idea in mind of how to fix the situation. Selamir, you're dead. Give me a death saving throw.
Where are those again? I haven't had it. Okay.
That is a pass. One more and you could have got straight up. That's one
Yes.
success. Give me a wisdom saving throw. You are slowed still. Your bleeding out is slowed down at least. It
Fair
is also
enough.
worth noticing that this golem, despite Pelagius how you taunted it, it continues to look and with its hatred and its viciousness over to Soup and Kolos, but not to you or Yara. But it is now your turn, Pelagius.
Wait,
I will dismount my cow and tell it to move 30 feet to the left.
Very good.
Oh, I'll actually move it to where I want it.
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
All right.
And I shall, for my main action, hit it with my Warhammer.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, fuck me. That's my fault. Yara just got surprised by all this. They just missed a turn. Don't worry, they'll spend their turn making Moonbeam, I promise.
double moonbeams.
Yeah, we'll
It's
get the moonbeam
it's
double
the
going.
secret of life.
I wanted a cow, or else it would be triple.
Anyway, so I see you're doing Thunderous Smite. Very nice. Yeah, as a bonus action, you get your hammer. You're ready with thunderous, rippling damage as it courses across. Now go ahead and make that attack roll.
I did. It's above it. 16.
Well, you have two attacks.
You do have
I will
two
make that
attacks. But this is not a hit.
Well, it says the first time you hit with a melee weapon attack
Yeah.
during the spell's
I
duration.
know. I read it.
So,
I know.
oh,
I know.
yeah.
And
And
with
that-
a 24.
That is a hit. Yes. Give me those 2d6 thunder damage. Yes, very nice. Now you do cave in with a fierce, nasty blow that certainly chips away a little bit more of his being, but now this golem just has some wear and tear to it. It just has some mileage. It's still not looking bloodied yet at all.
Is he have to make a strength saving throw, or will he withstand being pushed?
Oh, that's a good point. A strength save. Oh, pushed away 10 feet. Ah, well, this is a spell, so he will do that strength saving throw with advantage. As this is a mighty, mighty blow, but still, with advantage, that's a 20.
Fuck. Me. Okay.
Anyway, good effort, and it was a mighty blow, and the rippling sound, the thunder meeting stone, echoes and shatters across the valley side as the chittering and laughing of the monkeys roars with frustration as they are disturbed.
And with my movement, I will stand over our unconscious mate.
Alrighty. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, please don't eat me.
Oh. Oh. That's not just a nat one, that's a double nat one. That's a double nat one. That's a double nat one! That's a double nat one! Ah! Excuse me. Fed Pelagius. All of a sudden, just when you were feeling at your good, you feel the stripes coming out. You feel that rage that you've been repressing for so many years suddenly form at your mouth. That's where you feel the hatred and the frustration and the sharp viciousness of a predator suddenly coming forward, and you can feel it bulge into your gums. You feel like your gums hate other creatures at this very moment, and it comes out as fangs begin to develop. Your hands then begin to feel this viciousness, this primal feral need to tear, slash, cut, rip, tear apart, and you can feel your legs start to tighten up with that kind of pounce you felt before, but now you want to feel it again as you lunge at prey and cut their neck open, slit their being apart, and you just feel all this hatred bulge into each portion of your being, and you become, before your friend's eyes, a were-tiger in hybrid form. Alright, so, whew, there we go. This is you now, Frederick. Oh my god, that's a brilliant photo. Why have you not given this to me before?
I just looked it up.
That's excellent. Furrier,
He's
yes.
looking at Furrier.
I mean, I'm down with it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yes. Yes. The furry is now strong with this one. You should have the were-tiger in your character sheet, but instead of using your warhammer, you... No, you're going to continue to use your warhammer normally, but you do have the bite and claws that are available to you.
And I think your attacks are magical.
Interesting.
I think a were-tiger's attacks are magical, if I remember right.
No, they are not. They are cursed with lycanthropy, though. Oh, no, it is not. You see, you have this backward. It takes a silvered weapon to hurt a lycanthropath creature.
Oh, okay. So you need silver to just attack it, not it does mad. Okay.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Can we put a collar on him? I mean, you would like that, wouldn't you? Fish person.
Oh no!
You're just a different kind of furry. You're an
Go be
ichthyost.
a werefish.
A werefish. Oh my god.
I'll make you a were-tiger fish.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
A
God.
tiger that actually likes water.
Pelagius. You... I would say I take control of your character, but yeah, I think you will play him correctly, won't you? I think I can trust you with him. Pelagius?
Yes.
I can trust you to be the were-tiger, don't I?
Yes.
Very
This
good.
means I can finally kill Pelagius with no qualms.
Yay!
Yay!
It won't be the first time you tried.
Also, you look at Selamir. Meat! Anyway. Kolos, it's your turn. Your friend is a were-tiger. Oh, shit.
He still is like 5 minutes behind in the real world, so he doesn't even fucking notice what's happening over there, and he just feels like he's out of options, so he's just gonna just trident the thing in front of him since the golem.
It's not like you're 5 minutes behind. It's
I
like
know,
the
but
world
he
just
hasn't
happens
even
fastly.
yet.
Yeah.
He's gonna trident it and knows it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's -1 because of the rust monster you may have fought at one point.
Yep.
Oh man, that is still a hit. It does no damage to this creature. None. Just dings off him harmlessly.
And then he notices the were-tiger to him, and it's just like, oh shit!
Yeah. Oh shit. Now, Gengar.
Wisdom saving throw?
God, I hate Moonbeam, but also this is your saving grace. Gengar, basically, repositions the Moonbeam. And guess what? There is a shape changer in there. And it may revert to its original form. Yeah, holy shit, this fucking spell. Yup. When a shape changer makes a saving throw, it fails. It instantly reverts back to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. Oh my
shit,
god!
that's great for this situation.
Moonbeam!
What saving throw do I need?
Not yet. The beginning of your
Okay.
turn.
Alright.
Yeah, the beginning of your turn. Holy fucking shit. The timing! Moonbeam! Oh my god, this is brilliant. Okay, so he uses his concentration to move it across, and then he wild shapes into a giant spider. Unless he has Featherfall. Does he have Featherfall? Shakadakadaka, keep it a bop. He does not have Featherfall, so he's going to wild shape into become a giant spider. No, not a giant. Come on. Don't do this to me, bro. But yes, he becomes a giant spider. He leaves his human form at the side of the of the bridge, and he goes to go and try to dash down to his buddy Vaughn's side. Or does he? Moonbeam. Oh, Moonbeam requires an action. Or bonus action. Oh, man. He's got to do it. He has to do the Moonbeam. Okay. He uses an action, thank God. But it means he can't do a dash action. So, Mr. Giant Spider begins to descend down, climbing at 30 feet per round, as he basically makes it kind of to here on this side. But with his buddy Vaughn still low at the bottom, another 2 rounds to go if he wants to continue using his moonbeam. Well, maybe one more round, but he still has to unwarp and cast spider climb. Okay, and that might get rid of the moonbeam. All right, Beldrick, it's your turn. Soup.
I was reading. I just learned that apparently Jack of all trades applies to initiative rolls, so I will keep that in mind in the future. Soup is going to. What is prayer of healing? Whatever. He's gonna bonus action healing word me.
Okay.
Where I know you have it, Soup. Not crazy. So I get 6 hit points.
Very nice. Yes.
And that's. I can't see my health.
It's
when I
cool.
click myself.
You're on
Okay,
6
there we
hit
go.
points, and you are stable.
And then he is going to toll the dead on the.
On the stone
Golem.
golem. Very nice. The golem.
So that'd be 4 damage technically, if it fails.
Ah, he does fail. He does fail.
That's it. 4 damage.
And Soup is a necro cleric, which means he gets extra necro damage in there, does he not?
That is only if the creature has blood, and the stone golem does not have blood. That's why I asked that question earlier.
Ah. Well, very well.
I mean,
then.
I didn't really ask it. It was more just an obvious, yeah, it doesn't have blood type
It does
deal.
not
But
have blood. The blood from a stone doesn't have blood, certainly. Alright. Does Soup go do anything else?
he is going to bonus action, nimble escape, and he is gonna move this way.
Very nice. Very nice. You see, Soup has now lived and has made Kolos the only target for the Stone Golem. Well, that and Silamir, who he might go back for, maybe. Anyway, Stone Golem's turn begins with a Moonbeam Constitution saving throw. Where are we? Oh yeah, also, this will be the second turn of Moonbeam. You have 8 more turns to enjoy it. Moonbeam. It is con, right? Con
Yeah,
saving
it's
throw?
Constitution.
Yeah, okay. He makes a con saving throw, passes, takes 7 points of radiant damage, but you know, it's gonna keep chipping away at him. He will bring his fists down and will go to punch Kolos once. Now, because of the slow spell, just want to check something here. In fact, it doesn't necessarily have to be the slowness spell, it's just its own effect. So, can't use reactions. It does not attack with advantage, interestingly enough. You're not
thank
that
the Lord.
crippled. You're not that crippled. That being said, regularly that's a 14, which is a hit, because you're wearing very light armor.
And it's a -2 on AC with slow spell.
Is it really? Well, I'm going to rule that differently, because it does not state that in this effect. There you go. It's up there for you.
Okay.
Yeah, it does not necessarily say you are under the effects of a slowness spell. It's just like, it's its own little thing that's just a cousin to the slow spell.
Look.
Anyway, it's still going to try and punch you again. And that is a 16, doing 23 points of damage, which I think will knock you out, Kolos.
Oh wait, did you do 2 of them?
Yeah,
Alright, yeah, he's out.
he's out. Oh boy. Yeah, Kolos is down.
We need Vorn!
We must form Vortron.
Oh god.
Vorn.
It's great. Don't pretend that show isn't great.
It really is, though.
It really is. I love it. Alright, it is Yara Torrell's go. She, backs up.
Magical healing spirit powers.
Yeah, there is that, but there's also a moonbeam. These creatures. Oh no, she's gonna do the healing. She's going to summon up Mr. Raven. I'm gonna sneeze. It's coming.
Bless you.
It's coming. Oh god, my face. Oh my goodness, it felt good
Bless
to
you.
really wheeze that out. Okay, she summons it right before you guys. And she basically does a lap between the pair of you, ending it on Silamir. This is a very messy, congested area. But basically, she does... Oh, you've already rolled 3 hit points of healing for Kolos and for Selamir. That's 4, not 3. And, yep, she has 10 rounds to do this. The Guardian did not take an attack of opportunity against her, which seemed interesting. Maybe that should hint at something for you. Now, let's see. Her healing spirit was, in the description, a bonus action. I thought it might be. So, she follows up by doing a produce flame on the stone golem. And that's a hit. She does 3 points of fire damage, which, if she was updated to a level 5 character... where is she? Where is she? There we go. There we go. Yeah, is she level 5? Yeah, she hasn't been updated to level 5. She's been left at level 4. Now, if I do produce...
I leveled up Sue.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, now it does do D8. Yeah, she does 9 points of damage. She does 9 points of damage. And the fire will lick and creep at the stone golem's being as it's starting to look worn down, but still got plenty of gas in the tank. Plenty. Silamir, it's your turn.
So I would heal Kasur Ravens on me for 2.
Yeah, exactly.
I am going to do something that may very well kill me right now, but may also be very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to try and stealthily roll off the edge and featherfall myself on the way.
That is impossible. No, that's truly impossible. This is not
To stealthily do it?
No, indeed. No, really.
I am just going to regularly jump off the ledge then.
Very well, because like there was this stone golem that has some magical eyesight kind of situation on you, and you have a were-tiger that's sniffing you the fuck out, ready to eat you.
Would I fall all the way in one action? Because it
pretty much. Once terminal
because
velocity happens, we've worked out it's 180 feet per falling, but there is plenty of overhanging vines that you can snatch yourself onto.
Yeah, I'm gonna action disengage and try to snatch onto a vine then.
Action disengage, snatch onto a vine. Very nice. Now the stone golem is a bit slow to do an attack of opportunity, but Mr. Were-Tiger
I'm disengaging.
definitely like tries to snap at you. He tries his damnedest to bare his teeth and snap at your legs. And this is all flavor text.
Though, so
I know you are. I know you are. This is all just flavor text. As he tries very narrowly to get your boot, as you just desperately try to fling yourself over the edge, and you succeed. If you're disengaged, you do succeed. Now, make me... You're slowed. You're still slowed. You're very much still slowed. Give me an acrobatics check to catch one of the vines at disadvantage.
Oh, joy.
Mr. Silamir.
That's 8d6 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he fall slow because he's slowed?
Nope.
So,
Mr. Silamir, I regret to inform you, that is all of your hit points. At maximum. 38 hit points is what you have at maximum. You're lucky you got healed a little bit. Or else you would have been killed outright.
That's very good. So, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are very much hurt.
Oh yes, I am unconscious.
And yeah, you're at the base of the ground here. Holy shit! All right, move! Oh, oh, God, no! Oh, man.
I mean, I did say this might kill me. I was not lying.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So.
Does the cow get inspiration for that?
No. No. Silamir, that's your turn.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, do I make the wisdom saving throw still, or
Yeah.
does it?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
That's a failure, son.
Oh, same.
You still slugged. Okay. The shield guardian tries to climb. It makes no headway at all. And the Gengar, Elofil has too much to consider at the moment. His main goal is to assault the stone golem and the sudden were-tiger in moonbeams. Whew. And yeah, the shield guardian just can't do anything. Pelagius, otherwise known as Mr. Were-Tiger. This is so beautiful. Begin by making me a Constitution saving throw against Elofil's DC. You need this to fail.
I thought you automatically fail it if you're a shape changer.
Oh, yes, a disadvantage. It's a disadvantage. Oh, it's not
Or
an
yeah,
automatic
that might
failure.
be it.
It's a disadvantage. God, I almost forgot that important nugget. Yeah, that is going to be a failure. Pelagius, you cough up a hairball, and you immediately go back to being Pelagius without losing an action. But like all of a sudden, your hair just suddenly cascades off from you. But there's your token, right in the corner.
So in the sake of 6 seconds, I popped into existence, went to go bite him, and then went back into being Pelagius. I'm like, oh, that was weird.
Yeah, you did. It's insane.
All right, charge him, cow.
We're not done. You failed the check.
Oh yeah, I still gotta get damage.
Oh shit!
You take 18 points of radiant damage. Whew. By the way, your lay on hands is now 25, not 20. So you have more lay on hands on hand.
So you're gonna thunderous smite it on top of me, and I'm gonna die.
Oh, I did my math.
No, I mean, from this angle, it would be a little different. So, yeah, you can move out of the moonbeam. But at the same time, while you're out of it, you may revert back to being a were-tiger. Woo! Okay.
1 second. There we go. I, for the time being, will stay in it. I'm going to tell my cow to
Actually,
use a charge action on him.
Wasn't the bird on top of me? So, and also by that Pelagius, because Pelagius was on top of me.
No, you.
Okay.
No, whatever situation you had, you jumped away from it, and no.
Well, I'm not
Pelagius-
asking for me healing. I'm asking about Pelagius healing because he was there as well on the same space.
It was also a weird tiger.
He was a were-tiger.
True.
There was no healing coming your way, Silamir, the tasty, delicious meat bag. Anyway,
Hey, I can't help who I am.
so Pelagius, what is your action?
I would like to tell my cow to use charge on the
That's
stone
right.
golem.
So the cow nobly charges forth, and he moves the respectable distance needed to perform the gore attack. So why don't you go ahead and roll that gore attack for me?
I'm not entirely sure.
Given the cow in your character sheet, I'm
I
already
can't-
opened it
Oh,
for
I see
you.
it.
There we go. Gore. Or charge. Yeah, it does a charge. When the cow moves at least 20 feet straight forward, a gore attack, target takes an extra 2d6. So you can roll a extra 2d6 That's a miss anyway.
Alright.
You have your action.
I shall attempt another strike.
That is a miss. That is a hit. For
Bonus
the love
action.
Of God. Oh,
Bite.
okay. Okay. Yeah, nice. Although, well, that's 2d6 on a crit, so you can actually double that to 4d6. Just so you know that. 4d6. Roll me the 4d6. Very nice. Now you've actually gone ahead and really messed it up now. You've smited it with a mighty 16 points of thunderous damage. And it looks like it's bloodied now. It looks like it's beginning to show all the cracks as the shockwaves have shook it apart, broken it apart, and, well, now it's in the home stretch for it, as this statue of Ubtao maintains himself.
And does it take a strength saving throw?
It does, and does it with advantage. What's your DC? 13? It passes.
Lit.
Now, Vegas, do you move?
I shall.
You
If
have
I
a choice.
move, if I don't move,
under the
what's
light
the
of the moonbeam,
damage?
you do not become a were-tiger, but you will be hurt. Under the non-light of the moonbeam, you may well revert back to a were-tiger. Back to the old con-saving throws.
I shall stay in the moonbeam because I fear myself as a tiger.
God damn.
Plus, it gives me a spotlight.
Yeah, it does. That's pretty rad of you, dude. Pretty rad indeed. Okay, Kolos, it's your turn.
Where is it? Is it supposed to be standing right in that moonbeam, or?
Yeah, what? Why can't you see this? It's right there in the moonbeam. Man, Frederick's also in the moonbeam.
On her screen, it's showing him in the ocean. Refresh your page, hunt.
Yeah, do a refresh, because that's messed up.
Yeah, he's like standing in the river.
Needless to say, though, you are melee with this guy, and you can definitely figure out that non-magical damage is not doing anything to him at all.
He really doesn't have anything non-magical, so...
4 shots or a, what do you call it? Banishing arrow will do 4 damage.
You have a banishing arrow?
Yeah.
Yes.
As in a banishment spell done in an attack?
Yes.
Basically.
At 5th level. What kind
Well, it only banishes it for 1 turn, I think.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
At the end of its next turn, target reappears the space it was in and takes, oh, that's only at, it doesn't take force damage till 18th level.
Okay. Oh, that's sweet. Sweet. Some may say the 100-foot drop just beside the bridge is an unoccupied space. May I just add?
So...
I just had a s, like a Yanti hissing. Yes. What did you say, Asymmetrics?
1 second, sorry.
Okie dokie. Time for a sip of some water. Delicious H2O. I can get all of the H and the 2 and the O. I see something is trying to be worked out here. I see a pinging on the map, but what on earth could Colas be trying to think about? You decided what you're up to, Asymmetrics?
Sorry, he's...
I forgot she has 3 hit points, and take an attack at the opportunity would probably be the dumb idea.
It might be, yeah. And they're still slowed.
So you only have 1 shot, 1 opportunity.
Do not miss your chance to blow.
Chance only comes once in a lifetime.
Whatever you have on your mind, be vocal about it. Otherwise, they're just waiting on the silence. Share your thoughts, Asymmetrics. Share your
She's
thoughts.
going to move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. He's just like... Okay, so I'm gonna try to disengage and go there.
Very well. You take the disengage action and move within half your movement speed, which is all perfectly fine. And that ends your turn. You can do nothing else.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes, please. You can do that. You are still slowed.
Damn.
It's got to end soon, this slowness. It's been going on for a while.
It's a minute. It ends at the same time as Moonbeam.
Yeah, there's a good marker for you. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez, Rick. Oh, yeah. There's the little flying guy. Okay, so. It is Gengar's turn. Gengar can't see the Moonbeam anymore, so he won't spend an action to try and move it around. He's just going to hope for the best. He then dashes 60 feet, getting to 90 feet, whereupon he can come to his large friend and manages to get onto his body. But he busts out of giant spider form, goes to Vaughn's shoulder, and the canoes are dropped, by the way. The canoes fell when Vaughn dropped down, and they began to float down this river, and have now floated away. But Vaughn catches his buddy as he comes out, and spider climb. It took a dash action for him to climb down this far. Oh boy, spider climb. It's concentration. Well, no. It's done via the Shield Guardian. Once he kind of stores it, gets the Shield Guardian to do it. He can do his Moonbeam and he can cast this, provided it's all done at the Shield Guardian level. Oh man, yikes. No, he knows the stakes are on, and he has proven that he is a self-sacrificing kind of man where the chips are down. He wild shapes 30 feet above Vaughn, and he goes to fall the other 30. He takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he careens into Vaughn, who, catches him, and he casts Spider Climb on Vaughn. He does it so it goes and he's stored into it, and on Vaughn's go, he's going to get the Spider Climb ability and is going to make his way up. Because my god, you need this. Soup!
No, I think we got this.
Soup, it's your turn. Wait!
Wait!
He took damage! Ah! He's got to make a Constitution saving throw! No!
With a DC of
10.
10. Okay.
Oh, man. Man, come on. Don't. No! The Moonbeam flickers out of view! Right before the stone golem's done! Ah!
Here's a question.
Yes?
Are there any vines near Soup?
No. The vines can be all found underneath or to the side, draped off this huge stone bridge. But
that is exactly what I mean. So, could he climb on one of the vines by the bridge?
Yes. Yes, he could.
He's gonna climb down and cast Healing Word on.
Alrighty. Soup's health appears full, so this is confusing. Following that, why is
Soup hasn't taken damage yet.
Alright, who's he doing? Oh, he's doing Healing Word on them. Right.
Silamir, yes. Sorry, it's confusing because I'm controlling
Alright,
two.
move Soup back first, please.
Yes, no problem. He was right here.
Very good. So, 5, and then he climbs. He climbs, it takes half his speed. Soup is a goblin, but I believe he can move 30 feet per round, right?
He actually can move 40 because he's level 2 monk.
Very nice. Very well then. He has 35 feet of movement. He climbs at half a speed, which works out as 17.5. I'm going to keep actually a flippin' note of that, because he goes down to minus 17.5. Healing Word is 60 feet reaching, is it not?
It is, but I'm pretty sure the speed for the goblin race is 30, or at least he had it marked down as 30.
It's cool. Climbing
yes, Google
is...
tells me the speed is 30.
Yeah. Climbing
So it's 40
is
total.
a half a distance. So even if he had...
So I
40
could move
feet-
down 20 feet.
17.
He had
Well,
to
I just
move
checked.
to go down.
The goblin speed is 30 feet. He moved 10 feet to the edge, and he can climb down an additional 15. Never mind, I'm mathing bad. I would still need to move 5 feet.
It's cool. 15 feet is a good enough place. Whoops. Let's get rid of that bar, because that bar is connected for something. Never mind. Yeah, 15 feet. Minus 15 feet. Soup looks down at the prone, passed out Silamir. Another 85 feet away that a 60-foot healing word cannot reach.
In that case, he would toll the dead, which is what he can do.
Very well.
And in addition to tolling the dead, he would also spiritual weapon, which is a bonus action.
Very nice.
And
yes.
the attack will miss though, but still.
What was his spiritual weapon that we decided upon?
I think it was like this tribal looking dagger or
I
something
think it
like
was
that.
something like that. Yeah.
We can get a dagger. But man, I can't remember.
It was some
the
like
name of that.
big tribal looking weapon.
Well, this will have to do. Wow, look at that. Nice broad dagger. And can be controlled by Silamir. There we go. That is his spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that is Soup's done no damage. So
yes, indeed.
that's his turn though.
That is his turn. Also, Soup finds himself here. Now, I went very easy with him going down, but let me just research some details here. Yeah, I need Soup to... Oh, never mind. Now, Soup does find hanging beneath... Good. He finds hanging beside him, and he's still hanging there, hanging beside him, across the way, is a baboon.
Oh my god.
Who was screeching and howling earlier. Get a nice little look at the baboon. And seeing a creature come into its small little reclusive territory, the threatened baboon joins the initiative. Excellent. Oh god, really? Really? Oh wow. Alright, the baboon takes its turn immediately. I'm not hiding any of these rolls, you're seeing it happen.
I am well aware. It just I do not like knowing that this is happening necessarily.
Fortunately, its pack tactics won't be happening today, as it was all alone. The baboon makes its way.
It's gonna crit.
It makes its way over to Soup, and goes to try and gnash at him. And misses. And does 0 points of damage, even if it did hit. Baboons are not that strong.
What?
Baboons are not that strong.
Okay.
They are a CR0 creature. But one shove attempt, man. Or if he gets an intelligence check to claw the vines, he's suddenly a CR5 creature. Anyway.
Oh my. Please.
It's the stone golem's turn. Free from the goddamn moonbeam. And yet, despite everything, it does not turn on Pelagius. It kind of looks at your cow, though, Pelagius. Kind of looks at your cow. And, no. It's gonna make its way over to Kolos. and it's going to bring its heavy fists down upon you. One fist. Once I get it loaded. Oh, come on. Come on. Just. There we go. That is a miss. No, it's not. No, it's not. Your AC's 13.
Kills myself.
You are dead again. And then he puts the other bash to the noble Adrian. Or what was it? What was his name?
Damien, I think was the cow's name.
Damien. Oh, 13 hits the cow. And that's 19 bludgeoning damage. Unfortunately, since your cow was summoned, you don't see the gore that explodes out from him. And it just puffs into ethereal smoke. Your cow is gone. That's his turn.
You shall pay for that, Golem.
You shall pay. Okay. Yara sends her little friend around to do some healing. He does 2 hit points to you, Kolos, and settles upon you, since you need the help. You are no longer, okay, Roll20 is certainly acting a little bit slower for me, so I wouldn't be surprised if things went a bit screwy.
Yeah.
That being said, oh man, oosh, oofa toofa. What spells does she have? Why am I even looking? It's only Moonbeam. It's only... She does have Cure Wounds. She does have it.
Damn.
Why couldn't I see it before?
She probably doesn't have Wisdom attached to it, though. Because she didn't own any of the other spells, so...
She should have it. Okay. Okay. Alright. That is not going to be too helpful unless it was differently worded. Healing Spirit, is it concentration? It is not. It's not concentration. Moonbeam is concentration. Well, I don't know why we ever thought it was going to be anything else. She doesn't have a Moonbeam and sends it exactly on the Stone Golem. And the Stone Golem will get fucked. Now! Now is the time! The Shield Guardian is given the power of Spider Climb. And it is, of course, commanded. Oh, roars inside my head. He killed my meaty cow meal. My hamburger! Elophiel casts. No! I'm gonna let it happen. I'm gonna let it happen. Elophiel has put the Spider Climb into the Shield Guardian Vaughn, and he begins to ascend. He's just at walking speed, and Vaughn, the Shield Guardian, pretty confident, can only move 30 feet per round.
Can it take a dash action?
It can. It can. But boy, Shield G. There we go. You can do a dash action, but I'm pretty oh, I'm in the bloody flippin' fucking compendium. Fuck me. Shield. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, Shield Guardian. There you are. Hidden. Right. 30 feet per round. He dashes 60 feet. Oh boy. Another 30 to go. That's his turn. Silamir. Death saving throw, please.
Indeed, and a Wisdom saving throw, which matters far less than this one.
That is a success. Now, is that your second success?
Yes, I'm at 2 successes and no fail. Is that a pass?
You are no longer slowed!
Yeah!
Yay! You can bleed out at the proper rate you were meant to!
Exactly!
Okay. Pelagius, it is your turn.
I shall strike him once more with the. Or first, I will move and strike him with the warhammer.
Yes, I can tell you really want this to work. That's a miss. That's also a miss. Do you have inspiration tucked away?
No.
Ah!
It's okay. You can have some bardic inspiration upon my glorious resurrection.
Oh no!
That's a joke though, because I am nowhere close to within range of you.
Oh, that
1
hurts.
second, checking my spell.
So, hello, Phil. 30 feet beneath the bridge, looks at Silomir, a full 60 feet away, diagonally at least. Wait, yeah. He's 60 feet up, and you are within 60 feet horizontally. And it would work the same if that was 60 feet diagonally. Therefore, a healing word could be in order.
Hold on, let me just bust out the Pythagorean theorem right now and calculate the hypotenuse of this.
No, I don't calculate hypotenuse. It's basically...
That's a joke. Please heal me.
Yeah, it's basically that if the spell's range works, since dealing vertically and horizontally, if he can get to 60 feet measuring your way one way or another, I allow, well, in both ways, I allow it. So, hello, Phil. Where are you? Hello, Phil. Hello, Phil. I've lost you. There you are. Does he have healing word? Thunderwave, speak with animals, animal friendship, fairy fire, moonbeam, gust of wind, bark skin, and flame blade.
He cast Flame Blade on me. Clearly.
It's.
He is going to cast moonbeam again on the shield guardian. Yeah, he's going to cast moonbeam again on the shield guardian.
What, Shield Guardian or Stone Golem?
Oh, the stone golem. Oh man, I had you worried there for a second.
I was like, yeah, I was
Not Vaughn!
quite concerned for a moment.
Anything but Vaughn, please!
What did Vorn do to him?
Yeah, there we go. 2 sets of moonbeam happening. Oh god.
It's a very bright spotlight.
Yeah, it is. This stone golem is next to blind in it.
Like they're holding 2 magnifying glasses above it.
Basically. Oh boy. I need the dagger out. No. Yeah, no. There we go. Okay. Kolos, it's your turn. You're prone.
He's gonna spend all of his movement speed since he's still at half, so he's gonna spend all that, and since he still knows it's not gonna do anything, but he's gonna try it anyway since he's out of options at close quarters.
Yeah. Well, you can always try a shove attempt, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna go well.
You never know. You could crit. However, that is even a miss. You try to just dinks off it.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. You are slowed still. Beldrak, you're hanging off the ropes with a baboon staring you down.
Soup is gonna use his action to just mace the monkey.
That is a hit, and the monkey dies.
And then
Animal
he is gonna
cruelty.
he is gonna move down 20 more feet, which I think brings him within range of me.
Yeah. You move as far as you can, which is 10 more feet, until you get to the edges of your vines as you hang onto it and try to still wiggle your fingers and say the incantations to do the spell. And at 25 feet low, adding an additional 60 feet extra to that, you can reach as far as 85 feet from the bridge and Silamir is a whole 100 feet down at the ground.
Is the vine the monkey was on? Because the monkey was on a nearby vine. Does that one go lower?
No. It does not.
Son of a bitch.
You could jump?
So I can't... Well, yeah, but, I mean, 85 feet is what you said, right?
Yep. You need to cover... You need to find, somehow, another 15 feet to cast your spell.
I need to check something real quick. Does
Okay.
Soup have rope? He does have rope.
Mm-hmm.
He has 10 fucking feet of rope. God damn it.
Oh, that's cruel! That's so cruel! That's so cruel! Oh my god, that is cruel.
Well, Soup is gonna use his bonus action to slash at it with his spiritual weapon.
Yeah, okay.
Because
Yeah, let's see it. That is a miss, unfortunately.
and Soup is gonna regret his decisions in life. Soup can drop and use healing word and hope he is caught with Featherfall before he plops.
Does he
I
have
guess
Featherfall?
he could. I have Featherfall. Soup does not have Featherfall.
Oh no.
I'm gonna just math this out right now. So that'd be 7d6. Oh, that's not. Then again, that's with 3 nat 1s on it. But Soup's full health. Next turn, I'll figure this out. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
That's Soup's turn.
Okay. Stone Golem takes 2 Constitution saving throws. That's a pass, and that's a failure. Whew. Being resumes. So first he takes 3 points of radiant damage. Then he rolls again. No, he doesn't roll again, sorry. I roll another 2d10 damage. Boy. Oh, the stress.
Yeah, good thing that wasn't one of them.
God.
Ah, much better. And he did fail this one, so that's 15 points of radiant that continues to lick at his bones and his stonework and whatnot. And he refuses to fight Yara. Alright, it is Yara's go. She, just flits the bird over you. And Palladius, you're looking hurt, so she puts it over you as well. And she does 2 hit points to you both. As for her regular action, well, shit.
Me too.
She can use her cantrip and attack it.
She
Primal
can.
Savagery.
She can, but
Which is acid damage, I think.
she's got some other stuff in the tank as well. She's got some other stuff. Have I closed her character sheet? I think I have. Yara, there we go. That's Soup. Come on. Oh, character sheets. There we go, Soup. Close up, close up. Yara. Yeah, you're in there. You're in there. That's where you are. Okay, she has got to do something different. Healing Spirit, No, Healing Spirit was no concentration. Moonbeam is concentration. She can yet do more. She can yet juggle more things. That's not good, really. Nah, that's not really what she wants.
Cure wounds?
She does have that, but Kolos is going to keep going down, so it's a bit money badly spent.
Oh my god.
And the little guy will continue to just heal you up again.
Nothing says I believe in you like just letting your party mate just keep dying
Repeatedly
over and over again.
Kolos has a concussion now and suffers from permanent -2 intelligence.
Same though.
I did this just to see what she's got going on. She's just gonna do a produce flame. Oh, hello! There we go, so she actually contributes. Well, shit. yeah, she really blasts some fire that really erupts into this guy, and yeah, he doesn't look like he enjoyed that. That's her turn, I guess. Vaughn's turn. He climbs. He climbs another 30 feet. He climbs another 10, and then he's out. And then he goes forward another 20. They're coming in. They're coming in to save you guys. The neck battle's going to happen. Oh, Silamir, make me a death saving throw.
One more success, please.
You are stable.
Yes.
Well
Huzzah.
done. But you are knocked
Then a
out.
baboon comes and bites my leg off, and I die.
No. You're
Not yet.
a dead
Not
baboon's
yet.
crotch did fall over your face though, next by soup. But
Just a regular Tuesday.
a regular Tuesday, yeah. Roll me a d4.
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
You will wake up in 3 hours after your concussion. Pelagius, it's your turn.
I
many
shall
more-
keep striking him.
How many thunder smites do you have? This has got to be your fourth.
4. I've used well, I only used 2 so far.
I think you've used more than 2.
Yeah.
I struck him when I went with the cow. I struck him again, and then I missed both my swings last time.
He's used 3, but his concentration for up to 1 minute, and he hasn't actually hit with the other one yet, if I remember right.
Okay. All right. Cool. In that case, yeah, we'll keep this going.
So technically it's still active.
Very well. Roll to a hit then, Pelagius. That is a hit. Is the
It's gonna
thunderous,
frigging.
is the thunderous smite still in effect?
It's
Yep.
been less than a minute, hasn't been hit yet.
The thunderous smite, I remember, was last activated when you crit.
Oh, I did forget to cast it last time.
There we go. Nothing happens.
Oh,
Now
alright.
it hits, and yes, there's fun stuff going on. I don't know why there's a d6. You're rolling 2d6, rather. So roll me 2d6. Roll me that 2d6. Roll me that 2d6. It's the same as if you rolled 1. La ha 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 ha.
Well, to be fair, I had just said you're gonna crit. Watch out.
The stone golem makes a strength saving throw. It passes.
It'll fail eventually,
Eventually.
Maybe.
Or you'll run out of spell slots eventually.
or it'll just die.
Pelagius,
Yes.
give me a constitution saving throw, please.
I'm gonna fucking.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
I want a roleplay thing here. I want a roleplay thing as you repress the beast back in its cage inside your psyche.
You are really pissing me off.
And the tiger comes out as he says that, fangs and all, and then flashes right back.
Very good.
There's no need for this tiger. I am the one with the stripes.
Very nice. You have inspiration. Alright. All good. Elofil sees that his friends are in need. And he, let's see. Yes. God damn it. God damn it. Why are you rolling that damage? You're still trying to work out if Soup should jump down for you.
Yeah, I'm still mentally working it out in my head.
Right. Hello, Phil. What have you got? Oh God, he's shit. Okay.
Another moonbeam.
No, he's gonna cast
Yeah,
Fairy
it's
Fire.
concentration.
What?
He's going to add more light to this scene of iridescent lights as he fills this 20-foot cube.
Now anyone looking in that direction has to make a saving throw, or else they are
Kinda.
blinded for 1 round.
I mean, it's getting really bright and everything's getting licked in light and fire. But the stone golem will make a dexterity saving throw with advantage. Oh!
Very dexterous, golem.
Oh! Okay, for the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light any attack roll on an affected creature. Wow, okay. I guess the light stays there, but the golem isn't lit up to give you guys advantage to strike it.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. That's his brilliant turn. He had spider climb, okay? In fact, wait a second. What? Why does he not have spider climb in his character sheet?
Maybe he messed with it after last session?
I'm going to punish Alothriel for some way for this.
Oh no.
He
I'm gonna-
remains level 4.
I'm gonna find a way to make this his fault, and it's gonna suck for him. Now then, moving along.
Wow!
Yeah. Kolos, it's your turn.
Our fucking useless fish person over here, is probably just gonna shove it? How do I roll a shove attempt?
Athletics check.
Athletics check, alrighty.
Yeah.
You should pull a Silamir and jump off the bridge.
Oh, shit!
Never doubt the athletics check. Never doubt the athletics check. I did it once, and I auto-killed an ogre this way. Now, it's going to make a strength check, but I want you to know it's not going to make this at advantage, because it's not a magical effect. Good God. Good God. Stone Golem. Where is it? Where is the Stone Golem? Ah, I've lost it. There we go. Makes a strength saving throw. Or an athletics check, rather. Same thing. Even if it wasn't a crit, that score is a failure. The shove attempt moves a creature 5 feet. And then okay, the silence isn't intentional.
Oh,
You did crit. You did crit.
I don't want it to fall on me.
You did
I'm
crit.
scared.
It goes prone as well as 5 feet away.
You did crit. The decision will be made. Hold on to your lug nuts, Salamir.
I was thinking that this whole time. If she shoves it, it's gonna land on me, but I didn't say anything. Why didn't I say anything?
Sorry.
Well,
He'll join Bobo in
okay.
heaven.
It's okay, you just brutally murdered me.
He still loves you, though.
it's a
Not for long, you're
it's
gonna
a
be loving a
massive
corpse.
golem.
It could just timber as well as move 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm dead. Thank you.
You did crit. You did crit. Rules is written, you should only shove it 5 feet. You know what? We're going to go with rules as written. Your crit is not going to shove him down in the pit. And he's going to very much still be in effect for all you guys. I wanted to let your crit win this combat, but it will kill Salamir. It just absolutely will entomb him. I like Salamir, and Salamir likes Salamir. But you
Silamir
did
likes
steal...
not being dead.
You did steal his eyes!
Yes, I did. I did definitely do this.
You stole his eyes. You made this happen, Silamir. You stole his eyes. You made all this happen. It's going to come down for you. It's going to come for you. It's going to collapse. Now, when it does hit, it's going to be destroyed. When it comes down there, it collapses in what could only be described as a landslide of heavy tumbling boulders. As the statue of Ubtao is destroyed, as somehow Kolos just shoves it in one sudden push, and the creature, after having most of its mass somehow worked down through Palladius' smiting, somehow he catches it off balance and shoves it. Okay. You did steal its eyes.
I did.
I'm going to have you roll me the 20d6 of it falling upon you.
I'm gonna die regardless.
If it rolls less than 38, your character can live.
Mathing it, it's not going to.
There could be all nut
Yeah.
ones.
It's literally the same you rolled.
Oh my god. Silamir, you
Yeah.
are entombed.
I'm dead.
I really liked Silamir. I want you to know I really did. But he pissed off the wrong stone golem. And it has entombed him.
All is well.
Yeah? You sure? How you hanging in there, buddy?
I mean, I'm dead.
It's not fun. I know it's not fun. But the jungles of Cholt are no joke. And you've had a paladin that's turned were-tiger. And a greedy, eye-stealing, charming rogue, bard-like person. Unfortunately, disturbed Ubtao himself. And the god certainly aimed his vengeance towards you. And with that extremely sad loss, and I do mean sad, as I am sad for Silamir's death, we will end that session there.